guys. Happy Sunday. How is everyone? I hope you're having a fantastic weekend so far. I have got a brilliant guest joining me today. I cannot wait to introduce you to him. But before I bring him on, let me say hello to everybody. We've got Mark and Chris, the Bash Brothers, my wrenches. Hello, guys. Good afternoon. We've got Perez. Good afternoon to you. Geek Inside. Welcome. Louise, good evening, sweetheart. Good to see you. Low Spec Linux Laptop. Hello, my love. Good to see you. Let's see who else we've got. We've got Deadman Walking 55. Hello. D-Bud Martin. Good to see you as always. Jedi Bill. Hello, love. Good afternoon. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. We have got Pappy. We've got Mexican Iron Man. Good to see you. Welcome, guys. Again, it's Purple Valkyrie welcomes. And as I say, I have a fantastic guest. So let me introduce him. Guys, if you are not subscribed to him, first of all, why not? He does the most fantastic content. One of the most creative content creators I've seen on YouTube for a very, very long time. And I just can't wait to get to chat with him today. So without further ado, let me bring on Snowdub. Welcome.
Wow, thank you. What an intro. I feel like I should be doing like a song and a dance right now, maybe a moonwalk or something. What a build up. That was amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. You're very, very welcome. As I said, I've been binge watching your content at the moment, and I love what you've done with your channel. It's amazing, and congratulations, by the way, on the new channel.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I decided to do a Snowdub live channel, kind of an extra channel, just to throw all my live streams over there. I guess when you do a bunch of live streams and you leave them on your main channel, it tends to clog the algorithm. So I've been told by some of the bigger channels. So I'm just following suit. Yeah, but thank you. No, it's great to be here. It's an honor. I always skull and tuck and roll with you on Loki shows, and
You do.
so I haven't been on this show yet, so this is awesome. I'm pretty excited.
I am as well. I'm very, very excited. And as I said, we had Mexican Iron Man, and he's given us a really good kind of jumping in point. So let me pull up this. He sends us a $10 super chat. So thank you, Puppy. He says, please discuss the highlights of your musical career as a rapper and the genesis of the Cousin Connection, and why and who inspired you to create Jolly.
Oh wow. Well, that's like two different stories. I'll start with the music one real quick. I'll just give a quick rundown on that. I've always loved music, especially funk. I grew up. I'm an older puppet, So I was born in the late '70s, so I caught the very tail end of disco, and so that being that my influence growing up, I love stuff like Kool and the Gang and Tony Braxton, or not Tony Braxton, Thelma Houston, Earth, Wind and Fire. So there's a lot of inspiration from that growing up, and then of course I fell in love with Michael Jackson in his peak of his musical career. So those were like some big inspirations. Then of course I fell in love with hip hop, Eazy-E, Too Short, a lot of old school names.
I was gonna say you're quite old school with that, yeah.
Yes, I was during that time, and that was all my childhood growing up. Watching the explosion of quote unquote West Coast gangster rap and Tupac's career and all that crazy stuff back then, Big. So I loved hip hop right away. I could feel its funk roots. They actually stole a lot of James Brown loops to make rap music of that time. A lot of stealing of '70s music, so I naturally just progressed to that. And then with the rapping part, I wrote poetry at first as a kid, and then later on, I noticed I kind of had a knack for rhyming, and I would make like funny nursery rhymes type things at first, like on the school bus with a bunch of friends. I remember we made one about our school bus driver where we made fun of her, and I had the whole school bus singing along with it, So I knew I had a knack for it pretty young, but I didn't really explore it until my late teens. I was about 19. I did a stupid. I dropped out of college. I'm a college dropout. I'm also an artist. I was planning to go that way. I was going to try and be a comic book artist at one point, so I got a little skill there. But music called to me, and so I ended up joining a kind of a rough group of guys that did freestyles, and we would go to house parties and kind of dirty clubs downtown, and that's where I first started kind of dipping into rap music. Funny
Okay.
thing was, is I didn't really take it seriously though till my 30s, which is a whole other funny story. But anyway, I want to stop there because I'll get on a kind of a roll with the music thing.
That's brilliant. I mean, as you say, you've clearly got kind of like an aptitude for it. It's something that's kind of gone through your life, and that's pretty awesome. And just let me say hello to Saggy Melons. Hello, sweetheart. Good to see you. And Taylor M. Hello, guys. Good to see you. Welcome.
My co-host, yeah, it's my co-host. Love Saggy.
Absolutely. She's a wonderful lady.
But yeah, after the whole freestyle thing with friends, unfortunately, a lot of them with the original group, we called ourselves the Seatown Crew because we lived in a small town called Kashmir. If you put your finger on the middle of Washington State in the United
Mhm.
States, you would be right on top of Kashmir. It's smack dab in the middle, close to the mountains. Small town, but still fun to kind of live my high school slash late teen, early 20 years. Um, but unfortunately, a lot of my friends got into drugs and meth and crank was real popular back then.
Mm.
And it kind of broke the crew up, so to speak. And
Mhm.
it disgruntled me. I kind of threw the mic down um, for a time where I just didn't really care as much. I'd still tinker with it here and there for fun, but I didn't take it serious anymore. And
Mhm.
then I was for my 31st birthday, um, a friend of mine worked in music, and he just happened to have another friend that had a studio. And for my 31st birthday, my birthday present was he wanted me to make a professional song. And I said, no, that's stupid. I don't want to do that. And so he talked me into it, and we did it, and it turned out pretty good. And um, the lead singer of that song was a best friend of mine, and he actually passed away
Oh,
shortly thereafter. And
I'm sorry.
yeah, it was terrible. I don't want to I don't want to go on a down note here, but it
Mhm.
definitely changed my life. Alcohol is what took him out. Um, so it definitely changed my life and kind of looking at life in a different perspective, because the original crew I kind of lost to drugs. Now I lost a best friend to alcohol. And so I was like, man, this is not cool. And so in the absorbing of all that, I decided to turn it around and push forward with the music harder than ever. And so I did. And so we really started cranking out some hits after that. So that first song was Get Loose Tonight. And then after that, we cranked out Rent Stew, Don't Fight the Funk. These are all great songs you can find on my channel on the Sonoda music playlist. And
Mhm.
my favorite ones are, Watch My Strut and Throwback is a real favorite of mine. But the one that hit was Go Hawks. And that was a Seahawks anthem that I made for our football team up in Seattle, where I grew up, and it actually got played on the radio up there and started going
Wow.
around. Yeah, so it was my mini viral hit, and I got to meet players. I got to meet players' families. I got to go on the field during the 2015 NFC Championship and celebrate. Got to do a lot of cool stuff. That song gets around. It still gets played to this day. People still love it. So that's my call to fame as far as hip hop goes.
That's amazing. Are you still kind of involved with music, or has it kind of taken a backseat now that you're a YouTube content creator?
Well, I still love music. I still do. I still incorporate music with the channel. That's why it's still a music and entertainment. The
Mhm.
original songs that I made are all there for you guys to listen to. And then now we're doing fun stuff. We're making like, I made like a funny puppet, kind of a diss rap music video that a lot of people loved. So we're incorporating the puppets, comedy, music, and everything I could think of as far as talent-wise. I'm throwing in the kitchen sink here and seeing what kind of gumbo we mix up. And it's been working pretty well so far. Eventually, I would love to get back into the studio and make another actual, album again, or at least an LP. And maybe that could be an Indiegogo project down the road or something if people want to see all the old Snow Dub come out of retirement. So yeah, we'll see.
I would definitely love to see that. Absolutely. You obviously mentioned the puppets and obviously the costume collection. Can we have a little bit of information about that and maybe get to meet some of them?
Sure, you can meet all of them. Actually, they're all here. They're all pretty cool, except for, well, El Perro's kind of an ass. And well, Puff is stoned, so you just got to kind of deal with he's a little lightheaded. He gets distracted very easy. You gotta stay on top of Puff. But yeah, they're all here. Which one would you like to meet first? There's Mike Roch is here, Puff, and El Perro, and Jolly, of course.
Well, I'm a big fan of Johnny, so I would love to get to say hello to him.
Sure. Yeah, hang on. Let me go get him here.
And Saggy says if he brings on Puff, I'm fine. She's going to file a complaint. Oh my gosh. And hello, guys. Welcome. Hello to Ancient One. Good to see you, sweetheart. And Canadian Spider-Man. Hello. Good afternoon. Hope you guys are having a good day. And big thank you to Mark and Chris for throwing the links out. Absolutely, guys. If you're not subscribed to Snowdub, please do check him out. As I say, he does some amazing things. It's Johnny!
Hello, Purple Valkyrie. Oh my goodness, you're even more beautiful in person. Wow. You might.
Johnny,
I think I might need to recruit you. You might need to join the Cotton Connection. We have this thing called titty privilege. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Oh yeah.
But we're big fans. Big fans. Mm-hmm.
I would like to think that I qualify. So yeah, I would be more than honoured.
I didn't want to say it myself. I wanted you to say it. But yes, definitely. I think so. I think you're very qualified. Mm-hmm.
Marvelous. Thank you so much, Johnny. It's an absolute honour to get to talk to you. Clearly, you are the brains behind the operation. So welcome to Rise and Shine.
I don't know about all that. I think I just have the most clout because I wear Drunk 3PO's shirt everywhere I go. So everybody's like, oh, there's that puppet that hangs out on Drunk 3PO's channel. Yeah. So I'm a clout chaser. That's what it is. Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't call it clout chasing. I would say it's making connections. That's how I always look at it.
Yes, the Cotton Connection. Mm-hmm. Oh, Saggy's in the chat. Hey, Saggy. How you doing? Yeah, she was on the show last night. We did the Cotton Connection show. We had Mexican Iron Man. Maria was on. Oh boy, Maria and Sasha were fighting. It was insanity. I don't know if I could do this much longer. Purple. I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm an old puppet.
Sangy says, "F you, Jolly." I can feel the love between you guys.
Yeah, she just had to get up early. She's cranky.
I actually saw your show last night and I was howling. It was so funny. Clearly, you guys have a lot of fun with your show. How did the Cotton Connection come about?
Oh wow. Well, I guess it kind of originated from, people. There was a stereotype going around when I first started doing this, where there's this guy over here, this white guy. He's with his hand up my ass. He's just another 40-something-year-old white guy, right? A straight white male. And I figured that's not going to do well on the algorithm.
Hiss,
so
yes.
Boo. Yeah, we don't want none of those. So I figured diversity was the best approach with the channel. So this white guy pulled me out of the closet. I'd been in there for about 30 years. And dusted me off. Gave me a new mustache here, some Magnum PI action. And now I am a host of a very successful channel, and White Boy can just stay over there.
You are the host of a very successful channel, 2 very successful channels, in fact.
Oh, well, we're getting there. Yeah.
And another friend of the channel, Mexican Iron Man, is back. Thank you, Poppy. He sent us a $10 super chat. Thank you, sweetheart. He says the people call for Johnny Puff and Pereira. How do I pronounce this name, sweetheart?
El Perro
del Rover.
You gotta roll the tongue. Perr. It's like El Perro de Rover.
Perro de Rover.
Better.
Close.
Yes.
So I can point a bastard at he's a Tiff.
Antifa. He's typing fast.
Okay.
Typing so fast, Mexican Iron Man.
He says, "Hey Johnny, dibs on Purple Buddy, double dibs. Watch it, bro. I'm watching you." Ooh.
Hey now, just calm down over there. You're part of Cotton Connection too, Mexican Iron Man. So you should be supporting this. Yeah. God, he's so jealous. Jeez, this guy.
We love Mexican Iron Man, and as you say, he joined you last night, which was it was an experience, absolutely.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it. I was a little mortified myself, but if you want to watch that show, I guess more power to you. I just apologize up front, because I have a hard time maintaining these puppets that come on my channel. Especially when celebrities come in the chat, Drunk 3PO came in the chat. Of course, they all go nuts. It's just like, it's like they got injected with a bunch of, adrenaline as soon as somebody pops in the chat that they admire. So, yeah.
That's good though. It gets them all fired up. But clearly, the people that they're really here to see is yourself. And Puff. And
well, I would certainly hope so.
Yeah.
I better not. You see, they're already fighting in the chat now. They're fighting in your chat. Look at this.
I see it. I see it. But with love, so that's okay.
All right. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a professional interview, and it's already going haywire. I knew this was going to happen.
No, sweetheart, not at all. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted raw. I wanted the real Johnny. That's what we want from this interview.
Oh.
We don't want it kind of scripted. So
we can talk about that after the show. Anyway, topics.
You're just trying to get Mexican Iron Man steamed up now.
Yeah, no, he's probably boiling right now. He knows how suave this puppet is. It's sorry. Yeah, so he's trying to bring out another puppet. Because he's trying to cancel Jolly and my smoothness. I see how you are.
It's the glasses and mustache that do it.
It is very manly.
Sagi says, "Don't bring on Puff," but I gotta admit, I have a little bit of a soft spot for Puff because I love dragons, and I'm kind of rooting for him at the moment because I know he's trying so hard to kind of get his life back on track. How's that going?
He's very intelligent when it comes to when he's sober, it's like a whole other puppet. But when he's high, it's he has a rough time. We're trying. We were trying.
He does. We're rooting for him, so that's okay. And he is trying. Bless him.
Yes.
So he's not a dragon. He's a lizard with fake wings. Can we confirm that?
Yeah, no, I can go get him. I think he's downstairs. He's probably loading up his bong. But yeah, I'll go grab him here and see what he's got to say with you guys. Sorry, Saggy. She wants to see Puff. She's a real Puff hater, but he's got a lot of fans. I don't know why, but he does. So yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, thank you. I think he's a sweetheart. I really do. As I say, yeah, Mexican Iron Man's nailed it. Sober Puff equals Prince Andrew British Puff. But I'm rooting for him because, guys, he is trying so hard to go sober. He's having a little bit of difficulty at the moment, from what I can see, but that's okay. We're not going to judge him. Uh, and Sagi's triggered. Oh, sweetheart. Um, you guys were amazing on the show last night. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Mexican Iron Man. It was an absolute pleasure to see Maria back. And Sagi, I saw the little snippet that you posted on Twitter. I was howling this morning, so thank you for that. Oh, there he is. Hello, Puff.
Wow, man.
Oh, honey, are you okay?
Yeah, this is a little wake and bake. It's early. Yeah, just getting stoned. Where am I? What is this? What's going on?
You are on Rise and Shine with Purple Valkyrie. I'm Purple Valkyrie. Welcome. Good to see you.
Oh, welcome back to the Puff and Stuff Show. I'm your host, Puff, and today my special guest is Purple Valkyrie. Hi, Valkyrie.
Close enough. We'll run with it, Puff. It's okay.
Yeah,
We'll flick it, and you can be host at the moment. But how are
cool.
you doing? I mean, clearly we've had a little bit of a setback, as we can just see. But how are you doing?
I am so stoned right now. You got any
Oh,
weed?
honey.
You got any weed?
I don't partake, unfortunately.
Oh, oh
I'm
no.
sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. I
I
still
don't
like you.
I don't judge, but I personally I do not. Sorry.
It's all right. It's for my jaw.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's medicinal. Okay, well that
Yes.
puts it in a different light than if it's medicinal. You know,
Exactly.
if it's a pain relief, I can't really judge you for that one.
Yeah, it was my accident. I was on the set of Game of Thrones, and I broke my jaw. Yeah.
So you were telling me you were a stunt double for one of the dragons?
Yes. Yes, I was a stunt double on Game of Thrones season 8. You know that really bad season. And you know when the dragon hits the water, that was me. I broke my jaw. Yeah.
Oh, oh,
Yeah.
honey.
Yeah.
So
And they fired me.
not only were you suffering through season 8, you actually got hurt whilst filming it.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
I said I had to smoke weed to cope with it, you know, and then they fired me for being stoned on the set.
The chat don't believe you, Puff, that this is medicinal.
What?
Can you convince them otherwise?
I don't know. I get my prescription, I guess. I have to go downstairs and get it though. And that's on the way to the fridge. And if I stop at the fridge, I probably won't come back because I get the munchies.
Well,
And then I
I
forget.
can
I
understand
forget I was even I forget I was even on the show. I'm like, oh, that's right, there was a show.
that. Oh my gosh, Puff. I know they said you're not a dragon, but clearly you are. I can see, and you have the wings and everything. Um,
Yeah, they don't
that's
fly too good. But
well,
they're
after
all
the
right.
accident, I'm not entirely surprised.
No, yeah, it was rough. Very rough. I mean, water hurts when you hit it that hard, you know?
But if you hit it face first, it does. Yes.
Yes. Yes. It's a bad condition. It's called slackjaw.
And the Ancient One says, so we find out that the bulk of the Game of Thrones cast were smoking various bongs before and after.
Yeah.
You were on the set. Can you confirm that?
Yeah, that was my Starbucks cup. I left it on the table. We were having a coffee break and I left my cup on the table and then it got filmed and everybody saw it. And they were like, "This is fake, man." I'm like, "Oh no." Sorry guys. Sorry about the cup.
Breaking the fourth wall, Puff. But that's okay. We're not
Yeah,
going to judge you for that.
my bad.
Um, Deadman Walking has a question for you. He says, any relation to Puff the Magic Dragon?
Yeah, that's my great grandpappy. He used to live in Ireland. Man, he used to grow some of the best weed. Yeah, man. There's stories about my grandpappy Puff. Yeah.
Well, if you ever get a chance, I think you should write an autobiography in that case, if the stories to be told. And Sagi says he fell on the floor after spending a week smoking pot. He woke up with this BS Game of Thrones story. And it seems that she's calling you out.
Hang on, I'm taking her head.
All right, keep going, honey.
Oh.
Better?
What's going on?
We're having an interview, Puff. That's what's happening. We're having an interview.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. What was the question?
Well, Saki is kind of calling your Game of Thrones story bullshit. She says you fell on the floor after spending a week smoking pot. You woke up and you made up the story about Game of Thrones.
Oh, man. She don't know what she's talking about. Saggy, stop it! She always wants to fight with me. I don't know why. I think it's because everybody likes me more than her, you know?
And now Mexican Iron Man is getting involved. Thank you, Puffy. He sends us a $5 super chat. Thank you, sweetheart. He says, Puff, I call bullcrap. How come you were like Prince Andrew, no broken jaw when you were sober? What pal goes to rehab? Hashtag saggy is truth.
I don't know what he's talking about, man. Don't you hang out with that Maria puppet? I don't trust you. Yeah. She's scary. I mean, she carries a lightsaber. She'll cut you.
I had no idea when she was on the other week that she was so feisty. She was such a sweetheart.
No, man. The Mexican Iron Man, he acts all sweet, but he's actually mean, you know. El Perro is always talking about how bad he is. I should go get El Perro. He'll tell you how he feels about it.
Yes, bring on El Perro. El Perro, I haven't actually
El
had the pleasure
Perro!
of talking to.
El Perro!
But I did actually see
this pretty redhead lady wants to come on the show. Yeah, she's hot. Yeah, she's really hot.
Oh, thank you, Puff.
Yeah, you'll like her. Okay, he's on his way.
Awesome. Funnily enough, I did actually see El Perro, and I know he's got a little bit of a history with Mexican Iron Man, so I'd be very, very curious to talk to him about that. Oh, Puff, are you okay, sweetheart? Oh, he's fine. He's fine, guys. It's okay. I think he's going to have a lie down, but that's okay. And a massive, massive thank you to Roger H. Hello, sweetheart. Good to see you. He sends us a super sticker, and it is. It's a thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Always good to see you. And hello, Golgo13. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day as well. You guys are nuts. Mexican Iron Man says, that's a paro de Robert. Puff, get lost. Oh, guys, I have a soft spot for Puff, I've got to admit. I'm rooting for him. I think he can turn his life around. I really do. I think he's doing well. Maybe a little bit of a setback today, but that's okay. We're not going to judge him. We're all friends here. We're all here for him. And hello to Pod Racing Palpatine. Good to see you guys. Mexican Iron Man says hashtag Saggy needs a new host. Oh my gosh. You guys are nuts, but oh, hey.
I don't know if I want to show my face on your show. The Mexican Iron Man, he took my eye, and now I have a glass eye. I am embarrassed.
Mexican Iron Man took your eye? How did that happen?
Yes. See, Simon, we had a fight in the parking lot over at the Mexican restaurant, and I got a few good jabs in there, but he took my eye. I don't know if I should show it on camera.
Oh, honey. Well, we're all friends here. We're not going to judge you, but I don't want to put you in a position that you don't want to be in.
Is he here? Is he okay?
He is. He is in the chat. He is here. Yes.
You puto! You took my eye! Oh,
It's
son of a
barely
bitch.
noticeable. You can't really tell.
You can't tell?
No, you can't tell. But if you're
I,
feeling a little bit self-conscious about it, you could always put an eye patch on. That would look pretty hot.
oh, see, Simon, I thought about the eye patch. I may try that next time. The glass eye, it tends to move around a little bit. Because out of this.
A little bit, but if you hadn't mentioned it, I wouldn't have noticed. I promise. I wouldn't have picked up on it. Promise.
Is that puto Mexican Iron Man? He dropped an elbow right on my eye.
He's here. He's here, honey. I don't want to obviously put you two in a position where you're going to fight again, but he is a friend of the channel also, as well as you.
No, Mexican Iron Man is bad, see. He does not understand that The Last Jedi is the greatest movie ever.
Oh, was that what the fight was about?
I think he should take down the border wall and let all of my Antifa Chihuahua gang. We should come over. Mira, we're gonna take over the whole United States. It'll be Chihuahua Antifa everywhere. See,
I can see where this would bring a little bit of conflict between you guys, but
he's not a real Mexican. He's a fake Mexican.
oh, shots fired! Wow.
See, yes.
Oh, honey.
What about your heritage? Mexican Iron Man. Are you going to? I took your leg. Now you take my eye. Now I'm going to take your arm. This is not going to stop, Mexican Iron Man, till one of us is muertos.
Wow, you guys really do have some bad blood between you. I didn't realize. I thought there was just a little bit of friendly rivalry going on.
Oh, is it to the next level? See, he takes it too far. You know, he brought out his rocket launcher and he's shooting me, and then he used his enchilada sauce and he sprayed it in my eye hole. And it burned.
Ooh.
It burned a lot. Purple Valkyrie.
Sweetheart, I can imagine, but as I said, if you hadn't pointed it out, honestly, I wouldn't have noticed. I promise. Hand on my heart.
Puto.
You seem to have a little bit of kind of rage built up with him. So is this something that's been going on for a while, you two?
See, it's almost 2 años. It's 2 years now. Been fighting with this Mexican Iron Man. He won't go away. He's always protecting Jolly. It's Harry. Always saying Harry's such a great puppet. Harry's so special. He's a special Harry. As I shut up, boy, it's Kayate.
Oh, honey. Well, I am honoured to get to talk to you because we haven't spoken yet. So welcome to Rise and Shine.
Gracias.
You're welcome. And a big thank you to Golgo13. Thank you, sweetheart. He sends us a super sticker, which is really, really sweet of him. And it is, let me see if I can find it. It's a unicorn. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate it. And I think we've also got another super chat that's just rolled in. Let me check.
See.
We do. So, Mark the Infinitely Tired. Hello, Mark. He sends us a $4.99 super chat and he's got a suggestion for you. He says, bite Mexican Iron Man.
I need to bite you. Simona has to bite you. Chew off his leg. Come. Now they eat it. He's the puto. I can't believe he sent you dinero. No dinero. No
he
mas.
did. He's very, very generous. He is. He's definitely a friend of the channel. It's always great to see him.
It's puto. No me gusta.
Pod Racing Palpatine says, "Why is my dog on screen? Certainly looks and acts like him."
He's a Chihuahua. He's a Chihuahua from the Antifa.
Oh, see, I was going to ask. I didn't want to get too personal, but I was going to ask. Are you pedigree?
See, well, is a Chihuahua and a little bit of Labrador.
The Labrador I can see with the floppy ears, absolutely.
Sí,
I didn't want to assume. Because,
Gracias.
But no,
Sí.
very, very handsome. So, skull
Gracias,
to
yes.
you.
Skull. See, I is a Mexican. I am a Mexican Chihuahua. Is the proud of my heritage. Unlike the Mexican Iron Man. He's always talking about, oh, is United States is the greatest country ever, and I love America, and I am so American. Shut up, bitch.
Well,
The Mexico
Mexican
much
Iron
better.
Man, he's very patriotic. So
See,
I can't fault him for that, absolutely. Mark says
no
you
bueno.
must destroy Mexican Iron Man.
He's a no bueno.
Oh, oh,
We,
oh
we
dear.
will get you. We will get you, Mexican Iron Man. We know where you live. You cannot. You can run, but you cannot hide.
Mexican Iron Man sends us another super chat. Thank you. He says, Snowdub, what is the future of the Cotton Connection? What does Snow think about the Muppets race hiring controversy?
See, is Snow Dub is muy inteligente. He's got a mucho puppets. Is a mucho diversity. I think I like the Cotton Connection. That's why I stick around. See.
I actually saw that Snowdub himself did a really great in-depth kind of breakdown of this controversy with Henson. Clearly, it's
See.
something that is very dear to his heart.
See.
What about?
See. See. Yes. More. He loves the Jim Henson. He was a big fan as a child. It's a little puto.
Is this something that he grew up with, or is this something that has always kind of stuck with him?
Simon. See. It's also Dub. He loved Jim Henson. They grew up together at the Muppet Show.
Oh,
See.
well, I love Jim Henson as well. I've always loved his work. Everything from the Muppets, to Dark Crystal, to Labyrinth. Um, just love the imagination that he brought to the screen, and the fact
See.
that he never talked down to kids. That was always a big thing for me.
No, the Jim Henson company is now owned by Disney. Disney is the greatest
Mm-hmm.
company ever. Disney make the greatest Star Wars movies now, and now Disney make the greatest Muppet movies. Disney is awesome. You all love Disney, don't you?
Usually, I don't agree. I don't disagree with my guests, but on this occasion, I'm going to have to say no.
Okay?
We're not a fan of Disney. We
Okay?
don't like what Disney have done so far.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing. See, Disney is going to take over everything. Disney and El Perro, they're over there. We're going to take over everything. Everything.
Disney's already taken over everything. That's the
See,
problem.
I got the contract with Disney and behind the scenes. That's how I infiltrate. I infiltrate the Cotton Connection. I take it
Oh,
over.
so you're like a spy. Okay, okay.
Yeah, don't say that.
I went.
No habla.
My lips are sealed. I will not say anything. I promise.
See.
And Golgo 13 says no Disney.
I think I hear the taco truck. Oh no. Oh no, the taco truck is here. Mexican Iron Man drives that taco truck. I gotta go. Thanks for having me on Purple Valkyrie. Is you okay? You okay? I like you. Me gusta.
I like you too. I think we can find some common ground. Absolutely.
See, see.
And remember what I said. Eye patch. You'll be
I
fine.
patch. See, sometimes I cannot see where I'm going, and I bump into stuff. But that's okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. And hello, guys. Good to see you. Welcome, DJP2. Good to see you. And hello, Ancient One. It says, finds out the Walt Disney Company goes bankrupt due to too many Roy Disneys running the place once they end up getting uber crazy as they go wild. And Mark. Pero needs to get into Puff Stash. He did seem a little bit animated. I've got to admit, he seemed a little bit tense. But I'm not going to judge. So, but it was great to get to talk to him. Let's see what else you guys are saying in the chat. Hello, it's Canadian Spider-Man. He says, "Hey, Mexican Iron Man has the entire B Squad Avengers by his side." That is true. and if I'm not mistaken, you are one of those members. So Mexican Iron Man can hold his own, most definitely. Huge thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you're having fun. I set out to interview Snowdub, and so far I've had pretty much the entire Cotton collection. So very, very happy to get to talk to everybody, and still rooting for Puff. I still have a soft spot for him. Hello,
Hello.
welcome.
Hey
Hey.
there, girlfriend. Wow. Oh, you are purty. I didn't know Snow Dub knew such purty ladies like yourself.
Oh, aren't you a sweet talker? How are you doing today?
Look, my name's Mike Rauch. Mike Rauch. Have you ever seen me before?
I have, but we haven't had the pleasure of talking. So welcome to Rise and Shine.
Oh, well, thank you so much, sweet cheeks. You look beautiful today, by the way. Yes, I'm Mike Rauch. I'm the more diverse puppet on the Cotton Connection. My pronouns are she, he, they, them, it, whatever the hell you want to call me, girl. It doesn't really matter. But I just wanted to stop by and say hi. I think you're so special, and I want to say hi
Mm,
to the chat because I just really love what you're doing here on your channel. You you
thank
s- you
you.
you- you're showing so many special people, really beautiful people, kind of like myself. Mm.
Absolutely, and it is an absolute honor to get to talk to you, Mike. So
Oh, thank you,
welcome.
girl. Thank you,
You've
girlfriend.
you've got a lot of love in the chat at the moment.
Beautiful hair, by the way. Mine's blue. You like my hair?
I do, I do. I'm loving that. And big blue eyes. Check that out.
I got to be the woke puppet. I don't know. It works for me.
TJB2 says, tip lads, appreciate the ladies' boobs. Well, solid advice. I can absolutely attest to that one. And hello, rookie critic. Welcome, sweetheart. He says, oh man, the dude is back.
Oh, hey, rookie. Yeah, I sent him a personal message on his birthday, and it was kind of naughty. But he's such a sexy man. The way he does them videos, and he runs around, gets all sweaty and stuff in his action sequences. I like Rookie. Call me.
And I do. Rookie is a incredibly talented guy. Love to
Oh
get
yeah.
to talk to him and get to work with him. Have you had the honor of working on some of his projects in the past?
I personally haven't been on one of his shows yet, but I know Jolly has. Everybody likes Jolly. Jolly's like the biggest celebrity around here, so they always ask for him. Mm. But maybe one day, if he needs a more diverse puppet, then he can give me a call. Or if he wants to just meet me out back late night in a dark alley, maybe talk about something naughty. Call me.
I like you. You're kind of suggestive.
Oh, girlfriend, you don't even know. I'm keeping it PG just for you. Mm. Saggy here. She
Wow.
she Saggy here doesn't like me too much. I mean, we get along fine, but every time I get on a show with Saggy, she starts losing her mind. She starts laughing crazy, hysterical. I don't even know what's up with girlfriend. Like last time, she kept talking about my mouth and the way it's curved.
You know what? If you hadn't pointed it out, excuse me, if you hadn't pointed it out, I wouldn't have noticed. But
It's it's
is
it's the
there a
BJ.
reason?
It's
Oh,
the B.
okay,
It's
okay.
the BJ curve. The BJ curve. Yeah,
Makes
it's a special
sense. Makes sense.
special talent. Mm, just
Well,
saying.
everybody's got to have a special talent. I'm
That's right.
not going to judge with that one. Uh, and even Sagi says in the chat that freaking jaw.
Oh, you like it, girl. You just wish you were as talented as me with this jaw. Mm.
Rookie says he's doing good. Back to making video and stuff. Awesome. Awesome.
That's good. That's good. I'm so glad you had me on. I feel like I'm right at home, girlfriend. We should get our hair did together sometime.
You know, name the date and time, and I will be there, sweetheart. I promise. And
Hmm.
it's actually it's really refreshing to get to kind of talk to somebody like yourself, someone who's a little bit more liberated. So
Oh
thank
yes.
you for that.
Oh, of course. I don't like to discriminate. I don't mind as long as it's freaky and kinky, girlfriend. I'm probably down. You know what I mean? Mm.
I think we need to talk more in private.
Oh
Definitely.
yes, yes. I'm definitely down with that. So I just want to stop by and say hi. And oh, I love everybody in the chat. You all are such beautiful people. Thank you for being here. Slap that like button. Yeah, come see us on the Cotton Connection, girlfriend. You should come on over. We should hang out. It'd be great.
I would be honoured. Absolutely.
All right. I'll be right. I'll go get Jolly. Help him. He'll probably want to finish out the show with you. I know
Absolutely.
he's kind of special on you, I think. So I'm gonna let him have that last moment with you.
Oh, well, Johnny's a sweetheart, but so are you. So thank you. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it.
And so you're good with my crotch? You like my crotch?
Love my crotch.
Oh, that's nice. Everybody loves my crotch.
They do.
All right. We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye now.
And thank you, Ancient One. So I drop by when it happens. I record the whole thing and post it on my channel. No, wait a minute. Even more crazy. Absolutely. But that's exactly what I wanted for today, guys. I knew that we were going to have some very, very special guests joining. So I'm so happy that they did. A huge thank you to you guys for joining us as well. I hope you're having fun. You guys are the best. And hello, Taylor M. Good to see you, sweetheart. Oh my gosh. Guys, if you've got any questions, if you'd like to drop them in the chat, either for Snow or for Jolly when he joins us again, please do. And big thank you to Chris and Mark for putting the links out today, guys. You guys are the best. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Hey Johnny,
Oh,
good to see
oh,
you.
I am so sorry. That was how embarrassing. I mean, first puff. You know, he's smoking on your show. You know, when I told him not to, don't smoke on the show. He does it anyway. Then you got El Perro just freaking out because he saw Mexican Iron Man in the chat. You know, and at
Yes, he
least
got a
Mike
little bit
Roach was
animated, but that's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's okay. But Mike's a sweetheart. I haven't spoken to him before.
Oh, Mike Roach. Yeah, no,
Hmm.
he's pretty cool. I dig him. You know, he's not everybody's cup of tea. You know, some people kind of get a little weirded out by him. But you know, he's very friendly. If you know what I mean.
He's very friendly, and clearly he's somebody who's not afraid to speak his mind. So cannot fault him for that. Absolutely.
Oh, oh no, he's one of those free spirits. He, she, it, whatever he likes to go by. I don't know. We just call him Mike. hmm Mike Roach.
My crutch.
Good. Yeah.
Jolly, clearly you are the leader of this group. So how did you guys kind of get together? How did you all meet?
Oh, well, it's been a progressive group thing. Let's see. Well, my origin started in a land long ago. I was actually at Disneyland. I was purchased. I was purchased by oh, how old was he at the time? A 10-year-old snow dub, and
Okay.
I was at the ride on. I was in a store right next to the Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
Hmm.
And I was originally a pirate. I had a pirate hat. I had an eye patch. Yeah, I was. I don't know. I just had to go home with little Snow Dub, and for
Oh,
years, you know, me and Snow Dub would hang out and do fun stuff. We even did shows for a church for a Sunday morning service for kids back in the day. Um, and then, you know, Snow Dub put me back in the closet for a while and didn't really use me much. And then eventually, one day, Snow Dub had a snow kid of his own. And when that happened, he pulled me back out again and started using me again. And, you know, it just kind of evolved from there. And, you know,
hmm.
as as I grew into a more respected puppet on this channel, we started incorporating more friends, and El Perro, he's an old puppet. He was bought at the Goodwill years ago. We dug him out of storage for a whole $1. And let's see, Mike Roch was bought online, I believe. He was a gift, and Puff we got at a bookstore, and
Oh,
we knew right away when we saw Puff's twisted jaw, he'd be a great addition to our channel. So yeah, I don't know how many puppets we could take, and then we got so many different puppets showing up from these other channels. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. That's all I can
it
say.
really is. You've got quite a crew building, and
Hmm.
that's amazing. I've got to ask. We did have Puff on earlier, so I'm a little bit dubious as to his story. He said he was on Game of Thrones. He said he was a stunt double for a dragon. Could you shed a little bit of light on that? Is it true, or is he fibbing just a little bit?
I don't know. We found him. We found him on the side of the street next to Barnes and Noble. It's a bookstore here. Um, and when we found him, that was his story. We kind of shook him because he was laying on the sidewalk all passed out, and drool was hanging out of his mouth. And so we shook him. We're like, "Wake up, Puff!" And he's like, doing his thing. That was the story he gave us. Was that he was fired from the Game of Thrones set for smoking too much. And I said, all right, we'll give you a shot, man. We'll bring you over here to the Cotton Connection and see how you do. And then we put a poll up on Twitter couple months ago, and we asked
Hmm.
everybody, all the fans, we were like, hey, which puppet would you like to have his own show besides me, of course?
Of
Um,
course, yeah.
and between Mike Roch, El Perro, and Puff, and they all chose Puff. And I was like, oh wow, that's like the most incompetent puppet in the entire batch to run a show. But that's who they picked. So we've been trying to work with that. Yeah.
I've seen some of Puff's shows. He seems to be he's kind of easing his way into it. I think is the best way to put it. So, but he has
That
my
is
full
the
support.
that is the nicest description of a train wreck I have ever heard. Just saying.
Oh my gosh, we've got another question from Mexican Iron Man, if
Oh,
you don't mind. Big thank you to him. He says, question to Dolly: what is the future of the Cotton Connection? What shows are going to be on which nights?
well, we've pretty much cemented Saturday nights as our kind of our cornerstone show slot, I should say. Excuse me. I think the Tuck and Roll show is a big favorite of everyone's, so we'll stick with that. We just wrapped up season 2 of Tuck and Roll. Right now,
Nice.
Saturday nights, we're kind of doing a Cotton Connection show where we're just having a lot of puppets and crazy, people's different personalities, alter egos. Come on out, hang out, have some fun, let loose. That's the thing. We work all week acting normal, saying yes, sir, no, ma'am, doing whatever our job is all day. And it's nice just to break loose on a weekend night and just be stupid. And I think it kind of helps clear the mind. So whether you participate in a Cotton Connection show or you just want to watch, either way, we want to entertain and let you have a good time and just laugh. That's laugh is the best answer, best medicine. And so if we can make you laugh, we've done our job. And yeah, we're just going to keep moving onwards and upwards, keep adding more puppets, and keep doing more shows and keep growing the channel. Yeah.
Absolutely. You guys have clearly hit on a winning formula, and watching your shows, you've had an amazing amount of fun, clearly. Um, all you can do is get bigger and bigger and better, and it's an honor to get to talk to you at the moment. Um,
Aw, the honor is mine. I've heard about the lovely purple Valkyrie for so long, and then I was like, "Who is this?" I think I heard your voice before I ever saw you, and I was like, "Hey, wow, that's a sexy voice." And I was like, "Who is that?" And I think I was watching Loki's show is where I first caught you, and then I was kind of snooping around. I ain't gonna lie, I checked you out a little bit, and I was like, "Oh, hey now." I was like, "Oh, Loki's been holding out on me." I see what's going on here. Yep. Yep. Loki's been holding out.
Yes. I think the
Hmm.
first time that we actually got to talk was on one of Loki's shows, so
Hmm.
big thank you to him for that, definitely. Saggy has a question for you. She asks, when was the last time Dolly got washed?
The Great Reckoning. There was, oh man, there was a big fight with me and El Perro. Like it's about 8 9 months ago now, and oh, it was horrible. I got beat up so bad that we had to do a whole new facial transplant, and
Mm.
yeah, it was rough. I had my whole mouth worked on, like all that.
Oh,
Er,
okay.
er,
I
er,
see. I
er,
see.
er,
Uh-huh.
Now I got
Just
redone.
at the back
Yeah,
there. Yeah, I see.
yeah, right there. Yeah, we got I grew out the mustache. I got a little more manly. We got myself a new headband, some new sunglasses. I even tuned up the eyeballs a little bit. We just did a whole new package. I had to go in. The doctor spent a lot of time under the needle with stitch and hot glue, and I came out a better puppet for it. So if you go watch my Snowdub Live channel, my second channel that I'm trying to build up here, um, I did all my old shows, and you will see my
Mhm.
face how it originally was, and it was not pretty purple. I wasn't as handsome back then. I wasn't pulling the ladies like I do now. So it was a good change. Good change. So that was the last time I got washed. Was the big,
Ah,
yeah, because I had to, he had to gut me. They had to pull everything out from the inside out. And, oh, it was
wow.
rough. Hmm.
So literally like a phoenix rising from the ashes, Donny came back bigger, stronger, and more handsome than ever.
Indeed, indeed.
Wow.
Hmm.
We do have one more question from Mexican Iron Man for Snowdub. He says, question for Snowdub, if he returns, or Jolly, do you think the future of Disney's Muppet Show, LLC, formerly Jim Henson Company, seems like KK Lucas Story Group 2.0?
Yes. Well, that's the problem. One of my latest videos, a couple of my latest videos, really went
Mm-hmm.
after Jim Henson Company, and I got to admit, I'm very disappointed with the way that company's going. They pretty much excluded the old right straight male guy and
Mm-hmm.
no diversity, type of thing. So, anyway, I figure it's probably dead, Mexican Iron Man, as far as Muppets with Disney. But there is hope. Brian Henson is not connected to Disney. That's Jim Henson's son. Now, granted, he's not exactly um, he's not exactly our side of the political sphere, Mexican Iron Man,
Mm-hmm.
but he's still not Disney. And he did this movie. Oh, what was it called? The Puppet Murder Mysteries. Puppet.
Oh,
Mm,
happy fun time murder.
yes,
That's
that's
one,
it.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That was Brian Henson. That wasn't
Oh,
Disney.
okay.
Yeah, and it was a little more edgy. There were some
Mm-hmm.
scenes in that, that were pretty edgy. They were more kind of like with the content that we're bringing here. So I want to put my stock and my hope into the family legacy of Brian Henson and what he's still doing with his puppets, and not
Mm-hmm.
necessarily the Muppets as in the trademark with Kermit, Piggy, Fozzie. Disney owns those guys now. So
Yes.
yeah. So it all depends on how you look at it. But as far as puppets go, I think puppets still have a future. Muppets, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I was going to ask, obviously, because you would be the right person to ask. What did you think about the Dark Crystal, the TV show? I personally loved it. I thought it was brilliant. It was so refreshing to see puppets brought back, and I was a little bit heartbroken when they cancelled it.
Me too. I'd love to see a petition to bring that show back. Netflix blows so much money on so much garbage, and that was a gem. The Dark Crystal was the first time that we actually got to see Jim Henson's true vision brought back to life. What you see with Muppets is not Jim Henson. That's Disney's version of their. It's basically Mickey Mouse sticking his hand up Kermit's ass. It's not Jim Henson. What you saw with the Dark Crystal was Jim Henson. That was taken from his lore, taken from his books, and kept very true to the story and the characters. Beautiful series. If you are a fan of Jim Henson, you got to see Dark Crystal and you got to see the Netflix series. Fucking, it was so amazing. It was amazing. I'm glad you brought that up because that's
It
one of the
was.
best things. Yeah, it's one of the best things that happened for puppets in a long time. And
It
I hope they
was.
bring it back. They need to bring it back.
Absolutely. I thought you might be a fan, but I had
Mhm.
to ask, obviously, your points of view.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
guys,
Can I
yeah,
ask you a quick question before we cut out?
absolutely, go for it.
I noticed you got this Freddy glove kind of dangling his fingernails over the edge over there.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you can see it, but oh,
Oh, twins, nice.
wait, is it signed? Am I seeing that?
It
It's
is.
signed, isn't it?
It is signed. Yeah.
Oh, so is mine. It's up there on the wall.
Nice.
Yeah, I got to meet
Oh, that
Robert
is
England.
something. I love Robert England. Oh my gosh,
I
huge,
think we've.
huge fan.
Oh, we found our connection, girl. Look at that.
There we go. I knew it. Well, I knew I was a fan of you anyway, but that's just cemented it. Thank you.
I think so. We're big horror movie fans, especially '80s. But yeah, Robert England, Freddy, love him. Kane Hodder, he signed my Jason.
I
Uh,
see that.
yeah. Oh,
Nice.
I got so much cool horror stuff. We'll have to save that for a different show. We'll do like a horror show. Maybe you can come on my channel. We can talk horror stuff. That'd be
I
awesome.
would love that. Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
fantastic. Thank you.
Let's do it.
Appreciate it. Do
Yeah.
it. We're gonna do it. Okay.
Okay.
We will do it. Johnny, thank you. Thank you so, so very much for taking time out to talk to me today. I really, really appreciate it.
It was my honor and my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. And don't forget to give me your name and phone number and address and stuff, and I'll meet you after the show.
Wait, in the green room. Shh, the green room.
Sorry.
Before I let you go, tell everybody where can they find you?
Oh, just type in Snowdub, Snodub, and I'll pop up. You'll probably see the Go Hawks video first. That's the one that kind of hits the algorithm. But once you start going down the rabbit hole, you may become part of the Cotton Connection yourself. The puppet hole. Maybe that's a better analogy there, better metaphor. Down the puppet hole.
Down the puppet hole.
Yeah.
That could be taken the wrong way as well, but
Right.
we'll run with that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Works.
Johnny, huge, huge thank you today. It's been an absolute honor to get to chat with you. Same with Puff and Albero and Mike Roch. You guys are amazing. So thank you. And a huge, huge, huge thank you to Snowdub. He's an absolute gentleman. So thank you.
Oh, stay over there, white boy. Yeah, no, you don't get no shine. This is my show.
Oh my gosh, you guys, please, if you are not subscribed, all the links are in the description. My awesome wrenches have been throwing the links out. As I say, Snowdub has a fantastic channel. You can also find him on Twitter, and he has now got the live channel as well. So please, please subscribe to that to check that out. So massive thank you. Thank you to everyone who joined us today. And thank you to everyone who sent us super chats and super stickers. You guys are amazing. I will be back at 10 a.m. Central tomorrow. How about yourself? When's your next show?
Oh no, we got Taco Tuesday coming up with Saggy Melons. That always gets crazy. Yeah, so come on over on Tuesday. Just check out the channel, hit the old subscribe button and the bell, and we'll pop up in your notifications.
You
Mwah!
heard the man, guys. Do it.
Love you, Purple.
Love you too, Johnny. Mwah. Thank you, sweetheart.
Oh, I'm gonna keep that. I need to put that in a box somewhere. Save it for later.
Guys, thank you so much. You have a fantastic rest of the weekend, and I will see you tomorrow morning. You guys are amazing. Huge, huge thank you to all of my guests today, and to you all. Take care, guys. And
Thank you.
thank you, guys.
Tuck and roll.
Woo!